Hello, everybody. This is Jacob Tucker, and welcome to this overview of the Beginner Cadence course that we're running over at Emerald Academy. So if you're watching this video, it's probably because you want to get an overview of what you can expect during this bootcamp, what you're going to learn, and what that process is going to look like along the way. So basically, what this bootcamp is it's an introduction to the Cadence smart contract programming language, which is basically what powers the Flow blockchain. It's where all your NFTs are stored. It's where all the fungible tokens are stored, like Flow token and FUSD. So you're going to get an introduction to that language and how to code some smart contracts, and you'll learn about what all that means in the bootcamp itself. So some prerequisites for the course. There's actually no prerequisites. You don't even have to. You don't have to know how to code. You don't have to have any coding experience. You don't have to know Cadence at all. We're going to teach a lot of that to you. Of course, if you have coding experience, it's going to help you a lot, but it's totally fine if you don't, and we will help you along the way. So, like I was mentioning, you're going to get an introduction to the language. We're going to take you from pretty much no knowledge to making your own NFT smart contract. And then at the end of the bootcamp, we're also going to go over some, real examples of contracts to help you understand. And that's what the overview really is. Now, the actual course itself is a GitHub repository. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically a place where we, put all the content on something called GitHub. So what it is there's 5 different chapters with an optional chapter 1.5, and chapter 1.5 is for people that have never coded before. So if you have coded before, you should definitely read 1.5, but if you haven't, don't read it because it's going to be boring for you. And so each of these chapters is sort of like has their own sections on learning cadence. So chapter 1 is learning about the Flow blockchain. Chapter 2 sort of dives into code right away. So, our first smart contract, and then all the way up to chapter 5, where on the last day, we're going to be creating our own NFT contract. So the way that you're going to work through this is you're going to have a month-long period or 4 weeks. And throughout those 4 weeks, you're going to have to walk through all of these chapters. Now, you can do it completely at your own pace. You can complete all the chapters during the first week if you want. You can complete, one chapter a week. It's totally up to you. So you have total, autonomy over how you want to complete this course. Now, the way that we check your progress is through something called quests. So if we go into a specific chapter, you'll notice there's, bunch of days for content, right? So if we actually dive into one of the days and scroll all the way down, you'll notice that there's, if we scroll all the way down, there's a quest section. Now, this quest section has some quests that you have to do and complete and send it to us for review. So you don't have to send in quests. If you want to just complete them on your own and then submit them all at the end, that's totally fine. But you're going to have to submit the quests and get feedback from instructors at the very end so that we can confirm you actually completed the bootcamp, and so we can give you a certificate of completion marking that you have graduated from our course. And we'll do that in the form of a float, which is an NFT certificate that we will give you. So when you're walking through these quests, you will do the quests. You will store them inside of your own GitHub repository, which I will teach you how to do. And there's actually going to be a link in the description to teach you how to do that. But it'll also be on the sign-up form for each of these, boot camps. And so what you're going to do is you're going to, put your quests inside of that repository that will teach you how to set up. You'll go into Discord, and then this is the Emerald City Discord. So I'm going to link this in the description as well. And if you go into the Emerald City Discord, you'll notice there's a section called Emerald Academy. So this is where all the bootcamp this is where it's going to take place. There's an announcements channel. So this is where you should really be up to date and check, for updates about the academy, like when it's starting, when the workshops are. There's a chat channel, which is where you can type in any questions you have at any point, and instructors will answer you. And then there's the quest submissions tab, the quest submissions tab, where you're gonna submit all your quests. You can notice that some people are submitting links to their repositories, right? And this is where we review your code and we give you feedback on that, on your code. And then at the very end of the bootcamp, this is I'm showing you the end of the previous bootcamp. This is where, if you're done, you'll say I'm done, and we'll mark you off, and that will be it. So that's what the course sort of looks like. And for each of the days, there is some video format. You don't have to watch the videos. They're just there to help you. But if you like to learn in a video format, you can definitely check that out. or if you like the written content more, you can do that as well. So you can do either one you want. You can do video or you can do the written content. It's totally up to you. But make sure that if you want to have a certificate of completion, you complete your quests, and then you can always submit them for review inside of our Discord. So with that being said, please look out for some announcements in the Emerald Academy channel, and we're going to kick things off soon enough. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.